Abcro Kid here again with another Royal. It seems to be the trend for today. This time I think it's 9700. I can't remember actually. Let's see. Yes, it is a 9700. Um, there's all the information. I don't know what year it's from. I would guess around 1993. Um, so I'm pretty sure this was the top of the line for its period. It has the brush rule indicator light. It has these jazzy little hubcaps, and the wheels actually have like an additional rubber coating on them, and it has the variable height thing. You also see this model has the little oil port, to which I have not added any um, since I got the unit like a year ago. Um, Here's the bag. You can see that's the only torn spot. There's a couple of little white specks that are actually paint that I just haven't picked off. Um, so yeah, after I had my 4000 that I was talking about earlier in my other video, I said that I missed having a upright, and I just kind of wanted to find one that wasn't as loud as the 10 amps, but wasn't really underpowered to the point that it's just not worthwhile using. So everyone kind of said the 7 amps were that perfect balance. Like they cleaned as well as a 10 amp, but they weren't as loud. So so far, I would have to agree with that statement. Um, the only thing with this is that it's hard to tell on camera, but when it arrived to me, it literally had no packaging. And it must have been from like a church or something, I forget. But they ended up refunding me my entire purchase price and shipping, and let me keep it because they simply just tossed it in a box with no material. I don't know what they were thinking. But in doing so, it's really hard to tell, but the rear wheels are not perfectly centered. And in addition to that, the shaft on them is kind of bent. So you can see it if you put it on countertop, roll it across, and look at the countertop at eye level. You can see where it just is out of round. And additionally, if you're on a smooth surface and you push it, it kind of wants to go to the right all the time. So, and that's kind of how the wheels are angled that way. And I tried to bend them as best as I could, but I just don't take the time. Um, so I mean, it is what it is. I guess I could get a whole new set or bring it to a dealer, um, and see if they can do it. And then the handle latch spring, I just tried fiddling it with it now, and I broke the spring, so it just wants to stay like kind of locked into these positions. Um, so yeah, this needs a little bit of work, but otherwise it runs okay. But you can notice on the carpeting, when you go to push it, that it kind of wants to go to one side, and it also kind of wants to lift up, and I equate that to the fact that the shaft is a little bit out of round, and it's just kind of like bouncing down the carpet, if you will. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm just like um, drawing a blank here. So, um, and then this does have the little scent chamber thing right there, which I don't have the beads for. I wish I had kept them for my 8300 because it came with a 4-pack of them, but I don't know where you could even get those anymore. And if anyone knows, that would be great. I mean, I'm all about um, original equipment, so don't tell me to just add those like nasty laundry beads to them. So yeah. Anyways, let's start it up and show you a little clip of it. So, one thing that I do find kind of annoying about these Royal Uprights, um, and I think I've owned enough of them by now to say that it kind of affects them all. Um, my 2028 that I just had doesn't seem to do it as badly as all my other ones, but when you pull back on them, no matter how low you have the nozzle set, you can hear that it kind of pulls the nozzle up off the carpet. So when you go down, you can hear that it's digging in, but when you pull back, it kind of rides up a little bit. And like I said, it's been on like kind of every carpet for me, um, and every Royal Upright that I've ever had. So I don't know. I think it's just how the wheels are set up and the height adjustment set up on it, the whole thing. And I've also noticed that when you put it up all the way, it's hard to tell on here, but the back of the rug plate actually comes up off the rug. So in theory, if you had like a lot of sand and you were vacuuming forward, it could kind of shoot it out the back a little bit because it doesn't have that completely flat seal. And I don't know if that's because the height adjustment is in the back compared to the front, like on a Kirby, or if it's just, I don't know what it is about the design of it. But I have noticed that on all the Royal Uprights I've ever had. Not a huge deal. I guess I can't really say I've ever felt anything. I think I might have felt kitty litter, um, back when we had the kitty litter boxes in a room where there was commercial carpet underneath them to catch the litter. And I think I did actually remember it kind of spitting it back out at me, but other than that, it doesn't seem to really matter. So I don't know why I'm talking about it, but I guess it's just like a little design flaw that I noticed. Like it's not ever really completely flat with the surface. Um, but anyways, it's a nice looking machine. I like the color. Red is not my favorite. It's my least favorite color of everything, but I think the burgundy on this looks really nice, and on my canister power team and on my G5 Kirby, I like the G5. I think is a really nice color. Um, so anyways, yeah, that's this unit here, and I'll be uploading more videos, alright? So stay tuned and have a good one. Bye bye.